Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Nick Kniper. In this video, I'm going to go over how to properly structure a website for SEO. So to start things off, we'll do a quick about me. I co-founded Feed Blasts back in 2010. It's a popular link building service that still exists to this day. I'm currently starting a new company called Bold Formula. Our first product, SiteFlow, is in the works right now. It focuses primarily on site structure analysis. The company also offers high-end SEO consulting, and our motto is to provide you with decisions, not just data, because you can't do that much with just data. I do webinars and create videos on SEO. Many of you probably know me through that. I have a lot of fun doing this, so definitely expect more of this in the future. So that's enough about me. Let's hop right into today's agenda, which is once again how to properly structure your site for SEO. Structuring your site properly has been an important part of SEO since the beginning of SEO. I think maybe recently over the past couple of years, on-site SEO in general has kind of been neglected because off-site SEO, aka link building, has been so effective in ranking people. And to be honest, if you can rank all of your pages well, regardless of your site structure, then site structure once again is kind of neglected. Recently with Google Penguin and the harshness of off-site SEO penalties, I think now is a real opportunity for a lot of people to kind of re-embrace on-site SEO and learn how to properly do on-site SEO, such as proper site structure, so that you can be less reliant on link building. And that's not to say that you're not going to need link building anymore, but proper site structure can kind of reduce the amount of off-site SEO that you have to do to be successful. So today I'm going to start off by going over the basics of site structure. The basic concept of site structure that you have to understand is PageRank. So we'll go over what PageRank is and a little bit about that. Then we'll talk about how you can sculpt PageRank on your website to certain pages. And then lastly, we'll kind of learn how to develop a rank strategy. And the rank strategy is how you determine where to send that PR on your site. To help kind of visualize these concepts and have a little fun with this, I created a few site structure experiments where we actually can visually see how adjusting a website site structure can funnel PR to certain pages. And then through that, those pages have an easier time ranking in Google, Yahoo, Bing, and all of those other search engines. After that, I'll quickly go over some tips and tricks and common mistakes in terms of site structure. I have the privilege of working with a lot of clients, so I see a lot of websites, and so I know a lot of kind of the common issues with site structure. After that, if you guys have some time, please stick around. I'm going to do a quick sneak peek of the product that I mentioned earlier, SiteFlow. And actually, if you guys watch the little sneak peek and you're interested, you'll be able to purchase a copy of the SiteFlow report. So let us start off with why site structure is important, because if you guys are going to listen to me, you should know why. Site structure is important for two reasons. The first being good user navigation. So when a user comes to your website, good site structure is going to allow them to find pages that are useful and allow them to get to pages that convert. So proper site structure is good for the user experience. It's allowing them to properly navigate through your website and find what they want, which is hopefully something that's going to allow you to convert that traffic, because that's what we want as SEOs and webmasters. The latter part of why site structure is important is what I've been touching on earlier, and that's the fact that proper site structure can help you greatly increase your search engine traffic to your site. And how you do that is by sculpting PR, once again, PageRank sculpting to specific pages. On the flip side, bad website structure can make it way harder for you to get and increase search engine traffic. So it's really just a drag on your overall website. If you have bad site structure, every aspect of getting traffic is just going to be that much harder because the PR on your site isn't flowing to the pages that you want to rank. So the basic of site structure, as I mentioned earlier, is PageRank. So what is PageRank? PageRank is an algorithm that was created by the founders of Google to determine the importance of a page. And how they determine the importance of a page is by looking at the backlinks coming to that page, both the quantity of the backlinks and the quality of the backlinks. I made a mistake on my slide. I said PageRank is determined also by the outgoing links. That's not true. That's only important when you're trying to keep PR on your site. As far as looking at a specific page, the PR is determined by the incoming links. Every page on the internet that's indexed starts off with a page rank of 0.15. So every page on the internet has a little bit of page rank. Backlinks coming to a page, when you're looking at them, a backlink from a PR5 page is going to pass more PR than a backlink from a PR1 page, all things being equal. So the more important pages on the internet pass more PR to pages they link to, and in turn make those pages more important. Okay, so now that we understand what PageRank is, we can talk about PageRank sculpting. PageRank sculpting is when SEO or a webmaster adjusts their internal link structure on a website to pass more PR to certain pages on that website. This is a very well-known, widely used, and white hat tactic. Just a quick side note on PR sculpting. When Google released the nofollow tag, which you're all probably aware of, it actually was great for PR sculpting, because basically what you could do was nofollow internal links that to pages that had no search engine value. So an About Us page, a privacy policy page, a Contact Us page, or a login page, or a terms and conditions page. All of those are important for user experience and user navigation, but they're not important at all in terms of passing PR. You don't want to send PR to those pages because you don't want to rank your privacy policy page. And so when Google released the nofollow tag, you could nofollow those links, and it meant that PR on your site only funneled through the pages that you actually wanted to send PR to, which means they're pages that you wanted to rank. Well, this actually was not Google's intention with the nofollow tag, so they implemented a change. And now no following links on your site, it doesn't send more PR to the do follow links. It actually just creates a PR dead zone. That PR kind of just evaporates into thin air. So now no following links on your site actually has no benefit. No following internal links on your site actually has no benefit. So now that we kind of understand what PR sculpting is, we can dive right in and start having a little bit of fun. So what I did is I set us up a hypothetical site called videogames.com. It's a 10-page site. It has two categories, Xbox and PC. As you can see, Xbox has 3 product pages, PC has 4 product pages, totals up to a 10-page website. So what we're going to do here is we're actually, I'm using my product site flow to give us visual diagrams of the PR on this site. And then what we're going to do is develop a rank strategy. So we're going to figure out where we want to send PR to on our site. And then we're going to adjust the link structure on our site so that we can send more PR to these pages. So this is going to be a lot of fun because you guys will actually be able to visually see how PR flows through a site and how you can adjust that PR. So this is what I consider a pretty standard setup for this 10-page site. In the middle, in red, is our home page. In orange are our 2 category pages, and then in green are our product pages. So in this link structure, our home page links to the 2 category pages, and that's it. So that's all our home page links to. The category pages, they link back to the home page, and they also link out to the product pages, within their category. And then the product pages, they link back to the category page, and then they also link to the home page. So pretty standard setup. As you can see right here, all of these numbers, this is the actual internal PR that's flowing through this site. So the home page has the most PR, it's a 3.13. The 2 category pages have about 1.8-ish PR, and then the product pages have about 0.5 PR. And this is the actual PR that this site structure has after I ran it through SiteFlow. So this is the basic template we're going to start off with for our site. So for experiment A, we've developed a rank strategy. For whatever reason, we've decided that the only page on our site that has search engine value that we want to rank in the SERPs is the homepage. So in experiment A, we're going to try to send as much PR to the homepage as possible. We have to keep in mind that user experience is important. So we can't change the site structure to the point that it makes it very hard for the user to navigate. We don't want to do that. So we have some limitations as to what we can do. So just to show you guys kind of how PR flows, this is an example of when every page on the site links to every page on the site. As you can see, every page now has a PR of 1. The reason why I kind of wanted to show you guys this is just to kind of give you an understanding of how PR flows. And also, this is a common mistake. A lot of people will have too many site-wide links on their site, and they end up doing something pretty close to this, where they just have a vast amount of pages with the exact same amount of PR. I thought this was kind of a cool diagram. Definitely not what we want for this experiment, though, because in this experiment, we want to send as much PR to our homepage as possible. This is just another example. This is a daisy chain where one page just links to one other page. Once again, the PR stays 1 on every single page because we're not adjusting the site structure to send PR to certain pages. Once again, this is not an ideal setup. Bad user navigation here, and the PR is not going where we want to. Just another example. Okay, so here we're actually starting out with something. In this example, I took the daisy chain that you just saw right here, and I made one adjustment. Now every page also links back to the home page. And this is what we get. We get a lot of PR going to our homepage, 4.51, which is higher than what our original site had, 3.13. So we are sending more PR to the homepage, which is great. But once again, this is terrible user navigation. This is terrible, site structure for user experience. So we can't use this. But as you can see, this tactic sends a lot of PR to the homepage, and that's because every single page is linking back to the homepage. And that home page is only linking out once to the category page. So that home page retains a lot of PR. Once again, we got to trash this site structure, though. It's really bad for user experience. So in this example, I actually slightly modified what our original site looked like. The only difference I made is that I removed the product page's link back to the category page. So basically now if a user goes to the product page, they only can go back to the home page. They can't go back to the category page. Still, that's bad user navigation. So I don't like this structure, but this was definitely better than the previous one. In terms of navigation, this is a lot better. And you can see that homepage still has a lot of PR, a PR 4.35. Still, I want something that has some better, user navigation. So this right here is the winner. This is a perfectly reasonable site structure in terms of user navigation and user experience, and it sends a ton of PR to the homepage, 4.9. And once again, in this experiment, we're trying to send as much PR as possible to the homepage, and we've accomplished that. So in this setup, in this setup, every page links to the homepage, just to the homepage though. So the product page, just to the homepage. This category page, just to the homepage. And the homepage links back out to all of those pages. This is still a good user navigation because a user can go and click on the Call of Duty product page, and if they want to go back, they go right back to the home page. If they want to go and check out the category page, they can go there and they can come right back. So there's no awkwardness in the site structure from a user navigation standpoint. And once again, we've accomplished our goal. We've accomplished our rank strategy goal, which was to send as much PR to our home page as possible. Now, why did this setup work? This setup worked because we got a lot of incoming links coming to the home page, and all of the other pages on the website only linked back to the homepage. So the homepage was kind of the center of the PR. There was no other links on the site getting incoming links other than from the homepage. So this allowed the homepage to just soak up a ton of PR. So once again, the homepage links to every page, and the categories and the products just link back to the homepage. So just to recap, we learned that incoming links to a page is important. So in this example, every page is linking back to the homepage, but we also reduced the amount of links to other pages down to 0. The homepage was the only page that was linking to other sites. So let's move on to experiment B. So in this experiment, our rank strategy is we want to rank the homepage the highest. But this time we want to rank the category pages too. For whatever reason in this experiment, maybe we feel like we found some great search terms for the category pages. So we want those category pages to rank for that. We still have some great search terms for the homepage, so we want to send a lot of PR there as well. But for whatever reason, in this experiment, there's no value in ranking the product pages. So we want users to be able to navigate to those pages because maybe they can purchase the product there. But there's no value for this experiment in ranking them. So we don't want to send that much PR to those pages. So we're starting off with the site structure that was the best for experiment A. And this definitely isn't the best for experiment B because we want to send PR to the category pages as well. And in this instance, they have the exact same amount of PR as our product pages. And that home page is really hogging all of the PR. Ideally, we want the home page to just have a little bit more PR than the category pages in this experiment. So I went back to that example that we had previously where we had the categories, let me read it. Yeah, category tiered linking without link backs to the categories. So once again, in this instance, we have a lot of PR on the home page, but at least with this setup, we have more PR going to the category pages. So now the PR is a 1.38 for both of the category pages. But that's still not good enough. We want to send more PR to those pages. Once again, we want the home page just to have a little bit more PR than those category pages because we want all three of those pages to have a lot of PR. So I actually ended up going back to the original site structure where the product pages link back to the categories. And what we get is more PR to the category pages and still a good amount of PR on the home page. So we're heading in the right direction here. This was actually the original site structure for our site. But I think we can tweak it a little bit more so that we can get more PR going to the category pages. And this is what I do in this final example here. I didn't color code this one. I apologize. But in this example, the only thing I changed is now the category pages, they interlink with each other. So if you're on the Xbox category page, there's a link now to go check out the PC category page and vice versa as well. By doing this, we shaved a little bit more PR off of the home page. It's now at 2.93, and we also sent some more PR to the category pages as well. So this is probably the ideal setup for experiment B. So we have a good amount of PR going to our category pages so that they can rank, and then our home page has the most PR, and that should be able to rank for its terms as well. So in this experiment, we learned one cool kind of trick with adjusting your site structure. If you can't remove links because of user navigation, then try to dilute those links. So basically, right here, the category page, it has to link to all of the product pages. That's important for user navigation. It also needs to link back to the home page. That's important for user navigation. So since we can't get rid of any of those links, how do we get more PR going to the category pages? And we can't add any more links. The home page is already linking to them, and the product page is already linking to them. So how do we get more PR there? And so this is, once again, that concept of diluting links if you can't remove them. So since we can't get rid of these links to these pages that we don't want to send PR to, we can dilute the amount of PR we send to them by interlinking the category pages. So that's another important concept, is trying to interlink pages that you want to retain PR, because then they're passing PR to each other, and it allows it helps the PR stay on those levels. And so that's what we did once again right here, is we have the category pages interlinking with each other, and so they're able to soak up more PR. And if you actually see our product pages, which have no rank value, get less PR, because once again we're diluting the amount of PR going to those pages. So that was experiment B. We can now go on to experiment C. And this is our final experiment. This is my favorite one, because in this experiment, we're just going to try to rank the product pages. So the home page and the category pages, for whatever reason, they have no value in terms of SEO, search engine traffic. So in this example, let's say video games, the term video games is too competitive. And Xbox and PC, all the terms are too competitive. So they're too competitive, we can't rank for those terms. So we decide to structure our site so that we can rank the product pages and try to get some long tail traffic for Call of Duty or Halo or Diablo 3. Once again, we can't mess up the user experience. So this is how our website starts off again. In this example, we have too much PR going to the home page and too much PR going to the category pages. Once again, our rank strategy is to send as much PR to the product pages as possible. So what can we do to fix it? In this example, I now have the home page linking out to the product pages. So you see now the home page is not just linking to the category pages, it's going out to the product pages as well. So we see an improvement. There's more PR definitely going to the product pages, but still the home page and the category pages have way too much PR. So what we learned previously is that if we can't remove links, we can dilute them. And we also should interlink pages that we want to retain PR. So we want all of these product pages to retain PR, right? So what we can do is we can interlink all of those product pages together. And by doing so, now they're passing PR to each other, and they're going to be passing less to the home page and less to the category page. And this is what it looks like. Bam! That's pretty crazy, huh? So just by interlinking the product pages with each other, we almost doubled the PR they have. They now all have 1.1 PR, or most. They're close to 1.1 PR. We've sucked a lot of the PR out of the home page and a ton out of the category pages. As you can see, the category pages now have 0.5 PR. So this is great. We've already almost, just by interlinking the pages that we want to rank, we've greatly increased their PR. We could, mess up the user navigation experience a little bit and make it so that the product pages don't link back to the home page. In this example, they only link back to the category page. And once again, you can see we got about 0.1 more PR to all of our product pages. But I don't like that because it messes up user navigation. And we already made a lot of progress just by interlinking those product pages. So a little before and after, right? This is what our site originally looked like. We have our product pages with half of a PR. And by tweaking our site structure without messing up user experience, we were able to double the PR going to those pages. So I think we've definitely accomplished our objective with experiment C, which was to send PR to the product pages. And how do we do that? Home page linked to every page, and the categories linked to the home page and down to their product pages, and then the product pages linked to every page except for the other category that they weren't a part of. So once again, we learned that interlinking between important pages helps keep PR on those pages. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. We actually kind of were able to visualize how PR moves through the site and how adjusting the site structure can change the PR. I love visual things, and so that's why those 3 experiments were a lot of fun. And I got those images from my product site flow. So let's move on. So really quickly, I'll just go over some tips and tricks and some common mistakes. So most people have a login link or a contact us link on their navigation bar. Well, the navigation bar is prime real estate on your website, because those are site-wide links. And so that means that every page on your site is linking back to those pages linked on the navigation bar. So those pages are that navigation bar is very prime real estate. Ideally, if we can make some changes to get rid of some of the non-useful links in terms of PR, we can flow more PR to the important pages on our site. So a couple tips and tricks. If you have a link to a login page, instead add a login box to the top right-hand corner of your website. That removes a link to the login page, usually a site-wide link, and that's huge. If you got a 10,000 page site, you've removed 10,000 links to a non-useful page. You can do a similar thing also with the Contact Us link. Gorilla from Community SEO told me about this little trick. There's a lot of websites now that have that little Contact Us side scroll bar. If it's JavaScript, I don't think that Google can really index that as a link, as a separate page. And so once again, by doing that, you can still keep user experience fine by giving people a Contact Us option, and it isn't a site-wide indexable link that's soaking up a lot of the PR on your site. So once again, I do a lot of consulting, and I see a lot of websites, and so I see a lot of common mistakes with site structure. Number one most common mistake is too many site-wide links. So a site-wide link is a link on your navigation bar, and a lot of people have sidebars that appear on every page as well. So those are site-wide links. Once again, prime real estate. When you're putting a link on your navigation or your sidebar, every other page on your website is going to be linking to those pages. So you really need to think about what you're going to put there. And if you're looking at your sidebar or your navigation bar, every link there should be able to meet one of these two requirements. One, they either need to be really important for user experience. So it needs to either be a very useful page for the customers or a page that they're going to convert on. It needs to have some sort of value to the user or to your bottom line. So it needs to either meet that requirement, or it needs to be a link that a page that you're trying to send a lot of PR to for SEO purposes. So if it meets one or two, if it meets one of those two requirements, then keep the link there. If it doesn't, why is that link there? That page is getting so much PR, and it shouldn't. The second thing is I see a lot of people retaining too much PR within their blog. A lot of people write great articles on their websites, and they put it on their blog, and it gets a lot of natural backlinks, and it gets a lot of great PR flowing to it. But the problem is, if that blog isn't how the site is monetizing itself, right, then there's a ton of PR just sitting on the blog, and we want to let some of that get out of there. We want to let some of that PR go to the pages that we're trying to rank. Blogs naturally have a ton of interlinking, and that's why blogs tend to retain a lot of PR. And usually on people's sites, the only way for PR to get out of the blog is through the navigation bar, because a lot of times on blogs the sidebars are different than on the normal website. And so what happens is the PR can only exit the blog through the navigation bar, and a lot of times you only have one or two links on the navigation bar that are important for SEO. So look at ways on your blog to get that PR to pages that you want to send PR to, so that they can rank and get more search engine traffic. So a great way to do that would be to put a site-wide link, a site-wide sidebar on your blog that links to other popular pages, and put links to pages that you want to send PR to. So that pretty much sums everything up in terms of the actual video. I hope that you guys got a lot of information and value out of it. And now if you guys are interested, I'm going to give you guys the first exclusive sneak peek at my new product, SiteFlow. And if you guys like it enough, at the end, you can buy it. So let's hop right into that. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around to check out SiteFlow, which is a new product from my company, Bold Formula. So let's dive right in. I really want to show you guys what this is all about. So I'm on the boldformula.com homepage right now. You guys are going to want to sign up for free. I'm already logged in, so I can navigate right over to the dashboard. So the dashboard, we just basically display a quick overview of all of the reports that your account has ran. Every account will start out with these two example reports. So let's click on one right here, and I want to show you guys what you get with report. First, we'll check out decision points. So before I kind of dive into the meat of the report, let me give you a quick overview of what we actually do when we generate a SiteFlow report. So we start off by scraping and crawling your entire website. The reason why we do this is so we can understand exactly how your site's structured. We know every page on your site and what it links to. And basically by doing this, we have a very good idea of the page rank on your site, specifically the page rank on each individual page. Then what we do is we actually pull in data from Google Analytics, specifically your organic search data. We mash these 2 points of data together in order to generate this SiteFlow report. The SiteFlow report, it's very, very simple what we give you. We look for 2 problems on your website and then give you recommendations on how to fix them. So the 2 problems we look for is first, pages that have too much page rank going to them. So these are pages that aren't getting much search traffic, but you're sending a lot of page rank to them. Second, we look for pages that aren't getting enough page rank. So we look for pages that are getting a lot of search traffic despite not having very much PR. And that's the meat of a report. We're just looking for 2 simple things. Problems where you're sending too much PR, and then problems where you're sending too little PR to pages. And then we give you recommendations on how to fix them. So right now we're looking at the decrease page rank tab. All of the pages right here have a lot of incoming PR and aren't generating much search traffic. So Logic Pro right here, it has 1,500 incoming links and it's only generating 39 searches a month. And that's not a lot of traffic for this website. So this is on the decrease page rank tab. Right here we have about 15 to 20 of your worst problems, of your worst pages where you're sending way too much page rank to them. If you click on fix page, we actually give you pages that you can go to that we recommend that you actually remove these links from. So if you're looking for help on how to decrease the page rank, check out our fix page. We give you some examples of pages that have a link to Logic Pro that you should remove. Or at least that we recommend you remove. There's some exceptions, like you want contact us on every single page in your site, even though it doesn't get much search traffic. So the next tab is increase page rank. So these are all pages that have a lot of searches coming to them, but your website is neglecting these pages. There's not a lot of PR going to these pages. So the first example is /bubbles. It's only getting 136 incoming links. That's over 1,000 less than the other page we showed you. But look at the organic searches. This page is getting 630 searches. That's a lot, despite the fact that it's not getting much page rank from the site. So this is the flip side of the problem. All of these pages need more PR going to them. They're already generating a lot of great search traffic. If you give them the PR that they need and they deserve, they're going to generate you even more search traffic. So once again, there's about 15 or 20 of the worst examples that we found. The next tab is View Report. This is where we display all of the issues we found. In the case of this example site, we found 94 issues out of the 1,000 URLs on the website. So I love this. This is so cool because you're able to sort by all of these different metrics. There's also a search bar up here. So depth, that's how far away we found the page from the home page. So a depth of 1, there's a link on the home page to those pages. So it's just 1 hop. On the flip side, there's pages here that have 4 hops from the home page till you see them. You can also sort by PR. So a lot of times when you sort PR, you'll see pages with a lot of PR that aren't getting any searches at all. And those are problem pages. You don't want to send much PR to those pages. If you remove links to them, PRs naturally can go to other pages on your site that are generating you traffic, and that will help you generate even more traffic. You can also sort by searches, so you can see once again, like right up here, 1,260 searches, PR 0.41. That's another problem site. PR low. That page needs more PR. You can sort by incoming and outgoing links, and you also can sort by the problem. We also give you the opportunity to download this report. You just go to download and download the SiteFlow report. We also let you download the entire report for your website, not just the problem pages. So in this example site, you'll be able to download our report for all 1,000 URLs, the searches, the PR, incoming and outgoing links. So that's a really good snapshot of your overall site. A lot of you guys are going to find just that data useful, in addition to the increase and the decrease recommendations that we give for your site. So the next thing that we actually are working on at Bold Formula for the SiteFlow report is giving you a cool way to visually look at your data. And that's what we're working on right now with the link tree. It's still in alpha because it's a little laggy. We still haven't found the best way to display a lot of different pages without making it very laggy and hard to interpret. So this is what it looks like right now. It's still in alpha. It's not perfect. We let you control the amount of nodes that we display. You can zoom in, zoom out. There's different ways to look at your site. And you also can right-click on individual nodes and get information about them. So it's still in alpha. There's a lot of work we want to do there, but it's pretty cool. So definitely check it out. So once again, we have our actual report where we give you recommendations on 2 simple things: where to increase page rank, where to decrease page rank. And then we also give you access to the entire report, and we give you access to Linktree, which we're still working on. So once again, this report's very simple, but it's very, very effective because it's giving you the problem areas on your site. And if you can fix those problem areas, you're going to get a lot more overall traffic to your site, and that's money in your pocket. I hope that this overview kind of got some of you guys excited in actually running a report for one of your websites. So to do that, you go to the new SiteFlow report link, and what we do is we take you through a quick wizard. We just need to know the URL of the website that you want us to generate a SiteFlow report for, and then we integrate with your Google Analytics account, which lets us pull over some search data so that we can match that up and generate the report. At the very end, we ask you for payment, and we have 3 tiers right now. So websites that are less than 1,000 pages, we charge $25. Websites that are less than 10,000 pages, we charge $50. And for websites over 10,000 pages, we have a little contact us bar because we just need to know in advance that you're about to run a report because we have to set up very large reports on their own custom servers. So I think the pricing is very, very good right now because the data that we give you in these reports, if you make these tweaks, you should be able to make huge returns on how much it costs to purchase this report. So I think we price it really, really well. And once again, simple product, but very effective because we're giving you problem pages on your site that you can quickly tweak and make changes and see nice traffic boosts across the board. So once again, thanks a lot for watching this video on how to properly structure your site. And then I really appreciate all of you that stuck around and took this sneak peek at SiteFlow. So as of this video, we're live. Launched the first product at my new company. Super excited. So if you guys want to check it out, please go to boldformula.com and sign up. Really looking forward to hearing feedback and other information from you guys. Once again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. Y'all have a great day.